Okay guys, we're going to start working on the vinyl top. I've got some 1000 grit sandpaper and I'm just hitting. I've got the clear on the body already. It's been cleared. So what I'm going to do, I just want to use the 1000 grit to give a little bit of a tooth to the paint, so that when I paint the vinyl on, it has something to stick to. And we're going to be using acrylic paint, so any mess ups I make, or if it gets out of slop a spot, then I can just go back and wipe it up with water. So we're just trying to put some tooth on it so that the paint has something to stick to. That's all we're working on right there. And we'll be right back with the next step. Alright, I'm starting to do the vinyl top now. I'm just using folk art. This is actually called licorice black. And I'm going to stipple it on. And just using it straight out of the bottle. And we're just tapping it on. Instead of stroking it, we're just kind of tapping it on and spreading it out. We will kind of stroke it on right at the edges of where the foil is at. Then we'll go back and stipple, and if I get any on the foil, I can just wipe it off. Like that. So if I get any, I'll just put some on there on purpose. But if I get any on there, I can just wipe it off. And you can do swirls and all kinds of stuff into the paint, and we'll take a couple of coats to get the red completely covered. Depending how thick your paint is, you may have to put it on and then go back, and as it starts to dry, start stippling it. See right there, I got some on the chrome there. It's a little dampness on the edge of my finger, and it'll come right off. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll be right back when we're ready. I'm sorry, I had my hand in front of it the whole time. If we continue on with this, just stippling that stuff on there. And yeah, I'll come back to the next step once I get the whole thing painted. Be right back. Alright guys, we've got the black completely on now. I got a couple of spots I still need to touch up. I can see a little bit of red poking through. We'll go through and we'll touch those up, and then we'll come back and we will do the Tamiya black panel liner on her, which will seal the vinyl in, but you can see we've got the tape seams in there. It's got a nice texture to it. And yeah, that's where we're at. So there's other techniques out here. This is just, I'm showing you, this is how I do it. So we'll be right back when we're ready to start putting the panel liner in it. Okay guys, we have the acrylic all done on the body, on the hood roof, on the roof there, and we're going to get ready to put the Tamiya panel line accent color, or if you've got some of that black enamel, you can thin it out real thin to like ink, because what that's going to do, that's going to soak into the acrylic paint and just lock it down. It will darken it up a little bit, but if I find it's too dark once it's done, then I can always go back and do a light coat of the original black gray. We're gonna just put this on, and so it looks, as it dries, it will lighten back up. We're just going to do the whole thing. in that. And it goes a long way. See, we've really got just one dip for the brush. We got almost a third of it covered. Almost half, actually. So I'll do that, and then we will come back and we'll see the finished product. Okay, so we've got the first coat of the panel liner on it, and it's looking pretty good. I saw a couple of spots I'm going to go ahead and hit one more time. It's not quite the same shade, so we will go back and touch it up just one more time, but basically it's done. So that's the technique that I use. You're more than welcome to try it. I got one little spot here, so you probably can't even see it in the camera where because I had one spot where I actually accidentally tore my bare metal foil, so I went back with the AK Super Chrome and it filled it right in, just like it never happened. So that's another pro tip 101 for you guys. So yeah, there's my top in the car. We'll hit that with one more coat of the Tamiya panel liner just to touch up the couple of spots, and then we'll call it a job, and we'll be ready to start final assembly on it. We got to put, obviously still got to put the windows in and all the other stuff. Got to put the chassis. We use these are the carburetors I got for free from Matthew down at MCB Products, included free in my order, and I want to thank you for those, because it was just hit just exactly the right time. I could get rid of those ugly looking plastic ones that came in the kits and put the good ones in there. So again, thank you, Matthew. Check out his website. It's mbcproducts.net, I believe, but if you just Google in MCB Products, they'll take you right to it. And that for those, and also the wheels, I'm going to let them dry for another day before I put them together. So we'll work on, probably on Tuesday nights live, we'll probably be finishing this kit up. So I'm going to say, if you like a shop card, I've got them back in stock. Just send me an email with your address. I'll be happy to send you one out. And with that, say good morning, good evening, good night, depending where you are in the world when you watch the video. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.